Welcome into another Leeward Islands career mode episode. This is going to be massive, sort of the first two games of the season. Obviously, you guys saw the contract signings just in the recent times, and we had the board sign two players. Just means we're a bit light on the depth. A pretty interesting team that will open up with Foster and Hooper, with Hooper with the added bonus being able to bowl a few spells. Played a little bit for the West Indies as well, so that is a very valuable player to have. Pelton Paul will be the captain. The season with Carson Murray been moved on. Khan on debut, Gordon Khan from our youth academy. Andrew at 5. Desperately need Jackson Andrew to start performing at the level now because we need that depth. Gittins at 6. Gittins has played all around the world. Just very valuable cricketer. And yeah, Mitchell at 7, Peters at 8, James, Mitchell, and Cummins. So we're giving James and Cummins an opportunity in this game. You'll probably see Marley and Mitchell be added to the team at some point. It's a big game, this one. We'll see how this pans out. And we have been asked to bowl first. So we would have a test for the unit. Cummins is a left-hander. Let's see if we can get that into good channels early on. And Cummins will immediately strike the wicket appeal. Reliable start from the youngsters. James will strike 2. 48 for 2. Wee bit expensive. Cummings did a reasonable job. We'll bring in Sebastian Hooper, who's kind of known for getting some wickets. We do have 6 bowling options here. 1 over for 6. Chad Peters in. Chad Peters will change the length up a wee bit. We're going to try and bowl back of a length on the surface. 3 overs, none for 20 for Hooper. Rotated out. Mitchell in. But West Indies emerging will really fancy their chances in this game, I feel anyway, because they do have pretty average bowling attack to... that a developing bowling attack to contend with. That's a good delivery. Freeman will strike. Freeman will be out for 54. Got a wee innings though. Chad Peters, 5 overs, none for 24. Gittins coming in now. Gittins will just get it into the good channels. 118 for 3 after 21. Yeah, this is an important season for young Mitchell here. Jason Mitchell, been in the team for a wee while now. Debuted a few seasons back. Looking to get that opportunity to get a few wickets this season. 3 overs, none for 10 for Gittins so far. Not a bad wee spell. Cummins coming back. Improve on his figures, and that's a good delivery from the left arm. It'd be good to have a left armer in the bowling attack for just that little bit of variation. Oh, fantastically well today. 61 for 5 now. 2 for 29. We'll rotate in. Peters will come in. Fielders pretty much sorted. Gittins. Another wicket for Andre Gittins. 166 for 6. Hooper come back for a couple of overs. Getting some bonus overs out of the 5th bowling option. Pretty happy with that. 179 for 7. We've been very clinical today so far. Really let them establish. Chad Peters coming back into the bowling attack. Shamar James. Average of 43 in the format. 30 wickets in first class cricket. So it's obviously had the experience now. Extra fielder can go out. See. No more wickets being taken at the moment. It's a bit of concern. 231 for 7. This has been a brilliant partnership. 30 off 46 for Jacqueline, 24 off 37 for Hunniford. They have battered their team into a position where they'll be quite satisfied with now. Like, this is a great finish. Kind of lit them off a wee bit off the hook. Been trying to bowl tight in the last 10. 268 for 8. That is a competitive enough score. Like, yeah, good bowling performance from Desmond Cummins. Probably their best bowling performance yet. 349 from the veteran. A lot of wickets in his career. Let's see how we go about the chase here. This is going to be key season for Foster. We won the senior members of the team. Interesting to see how we go about this delicately poised chase. We need to win this game. We need to beat the merging twice. And then beat either one of our other people in the group once. Set away. Hooper would like to improve his batting numbers a little bit. Good opportunity here. Play a decent innings. The average is only 20. 350s in the career. Been a good start. Just a nice 6 runs and over established. It's a good shot. It's a good shot. I always run into problems with budget in this game. Like, it's just crazy to think, like, our depth's been really tested. It's just such a shame we had to give up a couple good quality players. Foster gone, and that's the first wicket. Meanin with the wicket, 34-41 for Foster. Howden Paul win with an average of 52 in the format. Left-hander, and captain this season. Smashed. It's just a good composed run chase start in the form. Senior men have to really step up. We've got a lot of senior players in that team. Sort of carry a few, and Hooper has been dropped. It's alive at 41 now. Hooper just needs to continue on. If we bat the 50 here, we just simply will get to this total. I think we are more than capable. Run rate's not too stressful. 115 for 1 after 20. 154 runs required at 5.1. And that's exactly what we want Hooper doing. 50. 450 in their career. Needs to convert to the big 3 figures. Nice shot. That's a nice backward punch. Or back foot drive. Really starting to open up now. And that's big maximum. 148 for 1. Oh, few risky shots. Oh, that's been skied. I think that's cleared for 6. Yeah, pretty lucky stroke. 76 of 84. 42 of 47 for Paul. 158 for 1 after 28. Rate is creeping up towards 6, but you got to note how many wickets we've got in hand. We can really launch 50 for Powden Paul and that over. Very, very nice innings. Yeah, just got to get 5, 6 and over for the next wee while. We can really launch into the total. Well, good delivery from Meenan. Just need a couple of big overs, just 7 or 8 run overs just to get the run rate pressure off. And a very good run chase so far, clinical enough. Oh, bit of an edge from Hooper. I really want him to get his ton. He's really worked hard. 94 for 113. And that could be it. And it is it. A very good 100 from Hooper. First 100 in his one-day career. Pretty much an all-rounder that can fill that slot. He had started the season very finely. Want to make this a big one because you just never know. That could be the only 100 that Hooper gets in his career. He is gone now, but a magnificent innings. Disappointed he couldn't guide the team home. 108 of 122, 13 fours, 3 sixes. Brings the young Gordon Khan in. Khan, of course, a left-hander as well, and he's dropped off this first delivery of his career. He will get 2. Remember that for a long time. Bit of a nervy start. Make sure we get this chase home. They're putting a bit of pressure on. 41 at 6.8 now. Just want to ease the concerns here a wee bit. 234 for 2. Paul was gone now, so a wee bit of pressure building up. 73 off 97. Andrew in. 33 at 6.6 and over. It is still comfortable enough. Now it's run and ball again. Andrew will depart too, so the wickets are tumbling a wee bit. Andre Giddens, 10 50s in his career and 104 matches. Is very much a finisher. 24 off 24 required. To win. It's another wicket. Jacqueline will strike. Khan gone for 17 off 17. Mitchell just try to ease the concerns a bit. Big maximum. And a 4 to boot. So, yeah, the run chase is under control again. But, yeah, pretty dicey moments there for a little bit. Mitchell just comes in and just says, yeah, just give it to me and I'll finish the game off. 17 off 4 deliveries. But yeah, very good partnership between Hooper and Paul has won us the game. Hooper is deserved man of the match. And that's a good start to our campaign, really. Like, we have got Jamaica and Barbados in there too. So, love the West Indies emerging to just sneak a victory somewhere. Jamaica will be a different test for us. I think Cummings deserves another go. Mitchell will come in for the other Mitchell. Shamar James will come out for Radbert Marley. Marley and Mitchell to open up the combination there. I think Peters did a reasonably good job at the start there. Right, let's see how we go in this match. Much tougher opposition. Getting good channels. Race Mitchell, what a signing. What a player over the years. Great numbers. Trying to keep it reasonably tight. Draw on the edge. Jamaica lose their first one. Delivery again at 42 for 2. It's gone. 46 for 2 after 10. Cummins coming in. Very well in that first game. Really happy. I think 2 for 44. 86 for 2 after 18, so just a bit of a rebuilding patch at the moment. Good bowling options. No spinner in the team. Hooper's going to get some overs in as well. That's our 5th bowling option. Just getting taken a wee bit apart. We'll give Giddens one more over. Robert Marley coming back. And all of a sudden this score is looking really good. Really lost the wickets. Peter's going to change the length. We're going to just make the left-handers guess a little bit what they're going to do. $251 for Marley. Been very expensive here today. They still have done a brilliant job. Can't take away from Gilzine and Brown. They've just worked through a pretty difficult area of the game and are doing an exceptional job now. Trying to get through a 5th bowling option if we can. In this next patch, Cummings has been hit to all parts. We're going to have to bring Race Mitchell back. I'm going to have to be aggressive. We're going to have to sort of hunt for that wicket. $100 for Tivin Gilzine. Incredible performer. Look at those numbers. Just delivers time and time again. And this is going to be a big score now. Peters changing the angles. Going to try and bowl full to one player and just sort of a decent length to the other. Got to give Cummins another opportunity here, like even though under a lot of pressure. Has to overcome this, and he gets the wicket of Brown. Finally, the partnership has been broken, but magnificent 100 for Carlos Brown, who again has featured for the West Indies. So 2 West Indians taking charge here, and John is another batter of exceptional talent. And a good fight back from the youngster, Desmond Cummins. Picked up 3 in the over. This is what we need to really peak the score down a little bit. 128. Robert Marley in to the attack. 295 for 5 after 43. Yeah, we've just had to strike quite regularly. Like, we're going to have to bat well. We're going to have to bat and get a bit of respectability on the score. 3 for 78 for Cummins. Very expensive day, but a good learning curve. 3 for 66 for Marley. Andre Gittins. 2 overs into the S-spell. Not a bad over, actually. Just went for the 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 off the over. 347 for 6, though. That is a big chase. Bowlers had a pretty rough day, but yeah, it's just a sign that we just need to keep developing our talent. Get up to that level. Hooper and Foster to open up. They got off to a good start in the last game, but a big test for these players here. He's going to go from hero to 0 pretty quickly, Hooper. He's gone for a duck. I think this will be a key partnership, this one. Oh, what a delivery, and it's a no ball. You'd be kicking yourself there because that was out. Foster's found the gap. Just quite fortunate. 19 off 17. Has got off to a wee bit of a flyer. Away. Beautiful shot. A very positive start. It's basically 7 and over from here on in. Certainly chaseable if you break it down into chunks. It's a good delivery from Alexander, and Paul has edged that and gone for 15. Gives young Gordon Khan an opportunity now. And he's just a nervy starter. He's out for a golden duck. Jackson Andrew in on the hat-trick ball. We'll hit the hat-trick ball for 6. Net run rate's super important to consider here too. We need a partnership, and that is out as well. Gonna bring Mitchell in here. I think Mitchell is just gonna be compose the situation. 68 for 4 after 10. A riveting first 10 overs, but just the 4 wickets lost has just put a big spanner in the works for the whole run chase. Foster finds the gap again. That's back-to-back bound. That's a good boundary. 6 off the over. 105 for 4 after 14. 10 boundaries in that 58. Needs to desperately continue on. Two Centurions really recovered the innings for Jamaica. These two are going to have to do a familiar role and just 347, maybe out of reach, but if we can get maybe 280, 300, this means our net run rate is not smashed to pieces. It's good to elevate Mitchell up the order. That was a good decision. 1 boundaries in that inning so far. On the carpet. Take those. So we're doing a good job at the moment. Just putting the onus back on the bowlers. We moved to 143 for 4 after 20. 205 at 6.8 required. Just leans into that drive after 3 dot balls. Finds the way to the boundary. And this ends up being a good over. Just a couple of short, very average deliveries. 11 boundaries in the 50 for Mitchell too. Be looking to convert that into a big score. Oh, I think Foster has just found the man there. That's a wee bit disappointing. Go for 78 off 60 deliveries. Was looking very polished, very assured. Brings Andre Gittins in now. Gittins is going to have to play an important role as well. I think Gittins has got enough on that. It's a bit of a miscue. It's gone all the way for 6. Probably the last recognised partnership. They still have to put on 100 and something, if they can. This is the class of Mitchell here. 14 boundaries in that innings is pretty insane. Off the over, just ticking along. 190 for 5 after 27, 158 at 6.8 still required. You got Peters and Marley that can bat a little bit in the order coming in, and you're gonna probably need them. 196 for 5 after 28. Just slightly loose. 203 for 5 after 30. 145 at 7.2. going to try and take this game as deep as possible. 8 and over required now. A few good overs will just bring the run rate back in check. Need wickets in hand desperately for that last lot of overs. No ball as well, so this could be an over where we get quite a bit of a bonus. And that's ended up being just a pressure releasing over a wee bit for the side. And it's just cream on the cake for that one. 4 boundaries off it. And the run rate's down back to 7.4 and over, just like that. Pretty nervy for Jamaica now. Giddens brings up a 50, 8 fours and a 6 in his innings of 38 deliveries. We are trying to show some fight this season. Mitchell will find the boundary. That's the 18th boundary in his innings. 94 off 97. Two away from a magnificent 100. It's on 99. There you have it. 100 for Mitchell in the run chase. It's a free hit as well, and the free hit has been taken to. Very good batting. 78 off 7.8 required. Just monitoring that run rate. And that's only gone for 2. 9.1 and over required. Had to pick that up. Last couple overs have been too tight. 66 at 9.4. Again, just trying to judge how deep we can take this before we can absolutely launch. This has to go. This has to go to the boundary. Let's go. Come on. Right. 3 singles off the over. Bit of an edge. Mitchell's bat has come to an end. He has gone for 119 of 129 deliveries. We need a bit of fireworks now. 294 for 6. Gittens gets enough of that. This has to be an over. That has to go for a few, you think. 300 up. Beautiful drive. That's the shot of the day from Andre Giddens. 81 off 59. 41 off 24 required. Peters gets enough of that and ends up being an alright over. 33 off 18. We need a wee bit more out of the players here. Something has to give here. Giddens is gone. Gone for 84 off 64 deliveries. 10 fours, 2 sixes in the innings. Fortunately, we are going to probably fall a wee bit short, but a courageous chase. 31 off 12. Can we get at least 20 off the last 2? That would be the absolute goal. It's a good start towards that. Peters. Couple whipped off the bat for 6, and we're back in it. Peters, another boundary. And we're in range. Need another big stroke, though. He's found the boundary again. We need 9 off the last over. 29 off 13. Marley finds the gap. That is 4, and now it's run a ball. Marley finds the gap. Back-to-back boundaries. The scores are tied. Playing a miss. Just need to find a single somewhere. And we've won it. The Leeward Islands have chased a monumental score down. That's exactly what we want. Chad Peters. 3 fours, 2 sixes changed the complexion of the game. when it was needed. But yeah, great fight shown from Mitchell and Giddens. They took the game deep and gave the team a chance. So great credit where credit's due for those two. But a very important win over Jamaica sees us at the top of the table going with 4 games remaining. We'll play 2 games offline and then we'll be straight into the final 2 games of the one-day group stages. Hopefully we've done enough to maybe sneak through. So smash the like button, share with a friend, and we'll see you for more Leeward Islands Cricket.